Hi guys, welcome to Razon.com. This is Mohit Soni and right in front of you is the Honda CB350 RS. Yes, it was launched a couple of days ago and we have our first impressions of the motorcycle. Of course, we are not riding it, we'll be riding it in a couple of weeks. But this is going to be a first detailed look of the motorcycle. As we all know, the Honda CB350 RS is based on the normal CB350 that was there, and as you must have seen on our channel earlier, we've detailed that as well. And what I want to show you here is the red and black scheme, which looks good, and I'll show you the details in a bit. That's how the red and black tank looks like, and yeah, that's how the red and black color looks. Now going to the detailed version in the yellow and black color. As you can see, this is definitely pick of the lot. This is a better color. I'm assuming this will be the most popular color as well. We don't get yellow bikes in India. Even with a hint of yellow, I think this will definitely be the most booked motorcycle in this scene of with between the Highness and the 350 RS. The RS, of course, stands for road sailing, while that's a very different term not we're used to, but that's how Honda has been doing for decades. And even this Honda logo that I told you last time also comes from a lineage. It may look very old school because this motorcycle, of course, is a retro modern motorcycle. That's why Honda has chosen that particular logo for this CB350 RS. As you can see, black and yellow looks great. There is this new sporty grab rail here on the addition over the Highness. This is also a new plastic fender. You get Hornet and Africa Twin inspired LED turn indicators. Let me start it. Yeah, of course. So that's how it looks like. The LED tail lamps continue to be the same, and since we've come to the meters, I'll show it to you. It's the same meter, so you can either control it from here, and of course this is the normal version, so you don't get any of those things here. You will have to control it from here, and it's going to be slightly tricky using it while on the go, but not that bad. That's of course the party piece. Lovely looking LED headlamps, and in terms of distinction, it gets this new sort of panel here. It's not a panel, sorry, it's a element that makes it look even more retro and modern. You've got 4 gaiters, and Honda continues to use rubber lines for the brake. These are Y-shaped alloy wheels, Y-spoked alloy wheels, look really good. And of course the front is a 19-inch and the rear is a 17-inch, and it now also gets since it's mostly a scrambler inspired motorcycle, that's the reason why it gets knobbly tires. It's not entirely off-road. It can do trails. Basically, you guys know about it, that scrambler motorcycles are mostly good trail, slightly demanding trails, not hardcore off-roaders, and like the Africa Twin, of course, right there. What are the other changes? Well, I can see the engine is turned black. You've got a bash plate here to deal with that off-roadness, and Honda has integrated something like this here. So if you keep your if you keep your toes here, you can keep your feet here. And Honda says they've done this to make sure on customer demand, and so that the exhaust doesn't get damaged over time. And that's a pretty big exhaust with a 45 mm hole in it to get you that sound. And everything else remains the same. Mirrors remain the same, the switch gear remains the same, and once again showing me that it's a very lovely instrument cluster. It has all the information. It's analog and digital at the same time. It's a job really well done. You get this fuel tank cover, which is hinged. I think that is fantastic. It maintains the retro look and still is quite convenient. And in today's time, petrol is the most almost priceless resource in the country right now, so you need to protect it also really well, because most retro motorcycles back in the day did not even have a lock on their fuel tanks, which you can see in certain old school highly premium cruiser motorcycles. The springs are black. This is a tuck and roll seat, what like Honda likes to call, and we don't know how it feels like. We'll know when we ride it, but it this sort of quilted, half quilted effect gives it a very retro modern look. Engine wise, of course, it's the same engine. 350cc, comes with a slipper clutch, 5-speed gearbox, and makes 21 PS and 30 Newton meters. Those are class leading numbers. And you get a toe shifter here, not a heel toe shifter. And yeah, that's how the motorcycle looks from this side. It's a much more sportier version than the Highness. Highness may look very, as you can see here, it looks quite basic when it comes to the RS. So the changes on the RS definitely make it much better motorcycle over the normal Highness. So in terms of pricing and variants, well, this is the variant with the dual tone color. It costs 1.98 lakh rupees ex showroom, while the single tone color costs 1.96 lakhs. And you get a single horn on this one. You don't get Bluetooth, and like I showed you on the switch gear, you don't have the controls here as well. Of course, this in Bombay should retail around 2.4 lakh rupees on road ish, and think that is still very good value for a motorcycle which claims to be very reliable, very good looking, and quite fun to look and drive. I think this is the motorcycle it should have been, but nevertheless it's here in the next, after the original launch of 4 to 5 months, it's here. Sadly, for many reasons, we won't be able to, we weren't able to ride the motorcycle yet, but we'll be riding it very shortly, this one and the Highness. So stay tuned, stay subscribed to our channel. We'll bring you all the content in Hindi and English. So can't wait to ride this motorcycle. This is definitely my color, my pick of the lot. It looks absolutely great. Yellow is something that strings, just connects to us, because we've not seen yellow motorcycles in a very long time. Even a hint of yellow just makes me go wow. I know I'm repeating my words from the beginning, but I can't help it. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Like, follow us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, and see you next time. Goodbye.